everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com with Luka, and welcome to another Apocalypse Battle Report. We are filming this in the MiniWarGaming Bunker Gaming Hall because we want to play on a bigger table than what can really fit in our studio. So if the sound quality is not quite as good, or if the lighting's not quite as good, then I apologize. It's because we're not in a studio that's built for sound and light. We're in a gaming hall, which is built for gaming, for fitting lots of people. So you're gonna have a bit more of an echo. But in exchange for the slightly lower sound and maybe lighting quality, you gotta see a big game on a 6x8 table, as we are proper size. We're playing 500 power level, that's 250 each. That's roughly equivalent to a 5,000 point game from 40K. It works that I have 5,000 points and you have 4,300. But you have to remember, the rules are totally different.
Exactly, it's a whole different concept.
You can't compare the points before, except to be able to say, this is how big the game would be otherwise. But you can't help but feel like you're shortchanged.
I can't help but feel like I'm missing something. Yeah. I'm missing like 700 points from my army, but you know there might be a reason for that.
Well, it's just a balance thing, right? Yeah. Like everything's been simplified, so they're probably, if maybe, more easily able to balance the entire game as well. So anyways, we're just going to jump right into it. Let's take a look at the armies, and then we're going to start deploying. So here are our two armies. We're going to start by taking a look at my Tyranids. So remember, this is 250 power each, so 500 power. So we're experimenting to see if their estimated times are correct. So they estimate that a game of this size should take roughly up to, let's say, up to 4 hours. Now, we've already spent, and I know they don't probably include this, we've already spent probably an hour to an hour and a half assembling our armies and making our command decks and setting up terrain, but I have a funny feeling they don't include all of that. But I still want you guys to know how long it's taken, because it takes a while to get all your models together, and that is part of the game too. Now, although when you go to play in your gaming store, you'll probably come with a list already prepared if you know you're going to be playing. So let's start by taking a look at the Tyranids. So we got a lot of detachments here. We got a battalion detachment over here, led by a Flying Hive Tyrant, with 3 Tyrant Guard, a unit of 9 Ripper Swarms, and 2 units of 30 Hormagaunts. I'm not going to use the bases this time, or the movement trays, because the Hormagaunts just don't fit in them nicely because of how far forward they lean. There's definitely armies that benefit from it more. And we got 3 individual Mucolid Spores, so this is not a unit of 3, they're 3 individual ones. We then have a Spearhead detachment, which is heavy support. We got 4 heavy support slots, actually. Got a Trigon Prime, which is thankfully a character, so he'll be able to be a warlord, and 2 Molochs and a Trigon, my old school Trigon that I made like 11 years ago, cracking them back out. And then we've got this is an elite detachment. So is that Vanguard, I think? Or something, whatever. It's an elite detachment. We've got the Swarm Lord. We've got a unit of 3 Tyrant Guard, big ol' Haruspecs, and some Venom Thropes. So the Venom Thropes have a 9-inch bubble. Every unit within 9 inches is -1 to hit them. Or they count as being stealth, which is -1 to hit them. If you only bring 3 Venom Thropes, it's only a 6-inch bubble. We've got a battalion back here with a Tyranid Prime, and then 3 units of 3 warriors, nice and simple, nothing crazy about that. We've got a heavy support detachment with a Hive Tyrant with a Venom Cannon, heavy Venom Cannon, a Tyrannifex with a Rupture Cannon, an Exocrine, and 3 units of 3 Biovores. We've got another heavy support detachment with Old One Eye leading 9 Carnifexes, baby! So that could just be 3 heavy support slots, so if you're wondering why there's more than 6 Carnifexes, because you can actually bring 3 Carnifexes per heavy support slot. And they still act individually, even though they have to be deployed together. And then we've got 2 auxiliary super heavy detachments of just 1 super heavy each. We've got a Barbed Hierodual and a Scythe Hierodual, which I think are going to suck, but I want to play with them anyways.
Now we can go ahead and take a look at the forces of Necrons I'm bringing for today's game. These will be all Sawtech, even though there is a mix of the studio Necrons as well. My Necrons are more built for standard 40K, not really for the apocalypse scale of the game, so I'm borrowing heavily from the studio here. Again, this is 248 power, but in 40K points it comes down to about 4,320-ish points. With all the upgrades included, not that the upgrades really increase the costs all that much. I brought 2 battalions, I brought 1 Vanguard with an HQ. I brought another Vanguard without an HQ, because in an Apocalypse you don't need any HQs. They're actually all optional, even the battalion ones. You only need 1 HQ for the battalions. And then I brought a Spearhead over here, which is all the heavy supports. Now, in Apocalypse, you want to try and make your detachments all do very similar things. So you'll see like my battalions are all shooting, and then my elite is it's mobile shooting on them, but like close combat. I was thinking about bringing something else, but I really wanted death marks. I haven't brought death marks in a while, so I was curious to see how they play. I don't expect much out of them, but there might be something cool. And then of course, all the stalkers are all particle whips. But to go into greater details, if you're curious, I went with Illuminor Caesaras leading this battalion. He will be the warlord for this, so I'll be getting asset cards from him. He'll be the commander, which is a character then into a warlord. If you're not too familiar with what Apocalypse is, we have one squad of immortals with, I can remember this, Gauss, and then Tesla Gauss, and then over onto the battalion, I got 3 squads of 20 warriors. I had to bring lots of warriors. It's Apocalypse. It wouldn't be fitting if I didn't. They're actually more expensive in large squads. I think I'd benefit more if I brought these in minimum size squads, but we're going to stick with the theme of Necrons, bring big squads. We got Orikin the Diviner being the warlord of this detachment, and I threw a Transcendent Shard in there because a lot of the asset cards work well with the shards, so I wanted to include him for sure. On to my Vanguard. I've got 1 squad of Lichguard with Sword and Board. I got 1 squad of Lichguard with Size, 1 squad of Death Marks, and we got Don Quixote here. He doesn't have Sancho Panza, though I couldn't afford him, so that is going to be Nemesor Zandrek leading the force of Necrons. He will be the War Master of my force as well. I'll figure out his War Master trait after all this, though. And then the Spearhead is going to be 1 Sentry Pylon with the Gauss Exterminator. And then we have 2 Doomsday Arcs. Again, this Vanguard will have all Triarch Stalkers, all with Particle Whips. And lastly, 1 Tesseract Vaults and 1 Pylon. Unfortunately, in 2 separate auxiliary super heavy detachments, they won't be gaining the Living Metal Necron trait. I was thinking about bringing in an Obelisk, but it just, for 20 power, it did literally nothing, and it would have been 0 fun to bring. So I'm happier bringing them and them losing their trait than bringing in an Obelisk to my force. So that is what we got for the Necrons.
Really quick, we both chose our War Master. I chose a Swarm Lord, and I rolled number 1 on the War Master traits, which increases my command asset limit hand size, by 2. So I can have 12, which is awesome because I actually draw 10 cards per order phase because of all my Hive Tyrants and Swarm Lords and leaders. And then which one is going to be your War Master?
So this is Nemesor Zandrek. He's a War Master, and he got the Terra Troop equivalent. So he lowers your leadership by 1 if you're within 6 inches of him.
Nice. Fearsome reputation.
That's right.
We're going to be playing the main mission, Apocalyptic Assault. It's pretty straightforward. That you essentially have a 24-inch no man's land in the middle, and we're going to alternate deploying. There's an attacker and defender. I have 250 power. Luka has 248, so he's automatically the defender. And the defender, basically the way it works is at the end of each of the battle rounds, whoever controls more objectives, it gets 1 point. And if it's tied, though, the defender gets the point. So Luka has a slight advantage there, but, oh well, because he has two power less than me. So if I win, it's because I have more power, right?
Right.
Yeah. The table mats that you see on here are by Table War. And the terrain is all by Game Mat. It's all pre-painted. I know it's a lot less terrain than I normally put on the table, but it's Apocalypse, so you have to be a little more careful. They are all going to be defensible terrain, except for just the plain walls, and they're going to be obstacles. But it should be good. So there's 6 objectives on the table, as you can see. And I'm going to be deploying on that side, and Luka on this side. And we're going to start deploying now. There's nothing else to say, right? Nope. And we are deployed. Funny enough, we could have probably played this on a 6x4 table.
Yeah, because we're only 24 inches apart.
But, well, that's not because of the 24 inches. It's more like the amount that we take up. Like you can kind of see, this is almost a 12-inch strip of guys. But there are advantages to playing on a bigger table too. Because I think we're a little beyond the 6 foot mark wide, and it also, the objectives can get placed further back because the objectives have to be placed more than 12 inches from the table edge.
Yeah.
So if we were playing up here, all of a sudden that objective would have to be up here, and your objectives are all in no man's land.
Yeah, there's a little zigzag.
Yeah, exactly. So I still like the bigger looking table too. I'm wondering if there's enough terrain on the table. Like I know for Apocalypse you want to have less, but now that I look at it, those are big empty spaces. But maybe once we start fighting, it'll feel better. What do you think? I'd love to get your feedback, Vault members. Okay, so let us start. We deployed back and forth. I'm not sure if there's much to show. I got guys there, and there's guys there and there. And in the first battle round, well, you're always a defender.
Let's roll for initiative.
Oh, bam.
I got 5, you got 11. You've got initiative, Luka. Order phase, we check if anybody's out of command. Hopefully nobody deployed out of command. I didn't, did you?
No.
Okay, and then we go to tactical reserves, which we both have. So starting with the player who has initiative, we start deploying tactical reserves. So Luka has death marks, but he does not want to deploy them yet. There's a rumbling underground right here. And it was a diversion because they all popped up over here. You got the Trigon Prime and a Trigon. The Molochs can actually deploy more than an inch away, not 9 inches. And then when they pop up, terror from the deep, I choose a unit within 6 inches, and we're gonna roll a d12 and put a certain number of blast markers on them. Start with this Moloch, it's gonna choose this unit of Necron Warriors. On a 3+, it'll be 1, 6+, it is 2, and 10+, it is 3. 3, 1 blast marker. So I'll do the same from the other Moloch. 4, no, that was lame. So put a large blast on them. That was lame. They could have done way more than that.
Hey.
Upwards of 6, but it should have at least done 4. Instead it was 2. 3 mucilate spores float in. And a bunch of Ripper swarms burrow up from the ground on the other flank. And now we generate our cards. I get to draw 10. You get to draw how many?
4.
4, nice. And now we are going to place all of our orders. And now we reveal the Swarm Lord and all its close combat stuff is assaulting. The Warriors are assaulting. The Carnifexes are assaulting. The Side Hero Duel is assaulting. The Barbed Hero Duel is advancing. The one that's all shooting guys that are really long range, guess what? Aim fire, what a surprise. And the Flying Hive Tyrant and its posse of all close combat guys, guess what? Assault. And the Trigons and Molochs, guess what? Assault. On Luka's side, the pylon is aim fire, what a surprise! Oh, I can't believe it's not advancing. Your 3 walkers are aim fire as well. Your little group right here of Immortals and Warriors, because that includes this one, right?
Yes.
Are all aim firing. Over here, this one is going to advance. Big blob in the middle here, advance. The Tesseract Vault will aim fire. And a little shooting squad back here, also aim fire. So Luka, you have initiative, so you get to choose the first attachment to activate.
I do.
Now, there are cards in the decks that allow you to interrupt somebody after they choose a detachment.
Right, you went with assault on these guys.
Everybody's assaulting except for the ones that are shooting or the ones that I want to move up and shoot.
Right.
So mostly it's assault.
What's the movement on the little swarms?
Well, with an assault, they're going to get to you. I think
Right.
there is 6 or 7.
Can they get to them?
So they cannot get to them, but they could lock them up. So you're going to choose aim fire squad right here?
Yeah. See, I don't want them getting... He can shoot if he's in base contact.
Yes, he's immobile, so he ignores things that are close.
These 2 cannot.
So you're just going to start. They don't get to move, so they're just going to fire. Pylon into the Moloch. Hitting on.
3s, witness the power of Forge World.
Why is there only 1 shot there, Luka?
That's what she does.
That's it? It has 1 shot.
1 singular shot.
Was it Destroyer at least?
Not even.
What?
Exact. Witness
What?
The power of Forge World,
What?
everyone.
How many power was that?
Oh, way too much.
Oh. Next.
All right, now we actually have something good. Doomsday Arc into the same target. Everything.
Starting with their side guns.
The Flux Arc hitting on 2s.
Yeah, we forgot there's +1 to hit, so it's 2s to hit.
And then these are 9 against anti-tank.
So that's
anti-heavy.
Against tank.
Yeah.
And its main gun.
2 shots on 2s. Oh, I can't do anything about that.
And what's its strength against tank?
4. And it's Destroyer.
And Destroyer, so that's 3 blasts in total. Same target with the second one?
Exactly. Start with the side guns. 2s to hit and 9s to actually do any damage.
Nothing. And then 2 more shots.
Oh,
Again,
got
only
1
hit. 4. And it's Destroyer.
2 more.
Well, it's technically enough to kill it. It only has a 6-up save and 3 wounds.
I'm done.
I'm going to activate the Flying Hive Tyrants squad or thing. It's the Ripper Swarms. It actually includes the Mucilid Spores over there as well. I know they're out of command, but they're not actually out of command yet. So they can still get the order. So assault. I'm going to use a command asset, Questing Tendrils. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the game that I'm playing Kraken. What's your thing?
Like my
Subfaction. Your subfaction.
Oh, sorry, I'm Satek.
Satek. Okay.
Yeah.
So with this one, Questing Tendrils, I do the assault. Is before I do anything, I do the assault order, but I can triple my move, but I can't end in base contact. So this is a good time to use that because these guys only move 3 inches, and they got to get within 3 inches to blow up. But they had to be more than 9 inches away.
What's their movement? 3?
3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're slow. So this will allow me to get them there, but it'll also allow me to position other guys really well. So I get the triple movement, but I can't get in base contact. Cool. So we're just going to move these guys. They're 9. We're just going to get within 3 inches
Huzzah. Welcome.
of the Lich Guard. It does mean these Ripper Swarms can't charge, but I'll just use them to block. Not that you were going to move up, because these are all aim firing anyways.
Hello.
And the rest of this blob is gonna move up. And boom, right in your face, baby!
Thank you.
So at the end of any move that they get within 3 inches of an enemy, whether it's an enemy coming to me or to them, I roll a die and they get removed. On a 2+, they put a blast. On a 4+, they put 2 blasts. So I'll start this
That's
into the
pretty good.
Lich Guard. 2 blasts. Nothing.
Yeah.
1 blast, so 3 blasts.
On them?
Yeah, I guess that was a little below average. And that's that detachment, so now it's Luka's turn. You're gonna choose a Triarch Stalkers?
They will activate.
Maybe. I'm gonna play the 1 step ahead card. That's when you select a detachment, then and to carry it in order, I can instead select one of my detachments that has not yet gone and carry that one first.
Okay, well, go ahead.
I'm gonna do these ones.
That's fair.
I try to get out of the range of that. I know you can just blammo that way, but let's keep these guys alive a little longer. So we're going to try to shut down a lot of your shooting. So this Moloch is going to just move into base contact here. This Moloch, wait. This Moloch will charge, well, move into base contact here. Trigon Prime will move. And this Trigon will move here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have this Moloch move into base contact with all these guys here. Because they can get to him anyway, so I wanna get to your leader. And this Moloch will then move. If I can fit him, I don't know if I can. I cannot, so he'll still only be in base contact there. And then the Trigon Prime will move over here, because he had that move, and the Trigon will move over here. There, I like that better. Distendable Jaw, hitting on a 4. Nope. Scything Talons, 4s, and 7s.
Hey!
1. Moloch and the Warriors, Distendable Jaw, 4s, and his Scything Talons, 4s, and 5s, right? No, 7s. 7s. He failed. We'll do the Trigon and Trigon Prime at the same time because they have the same stats. 3s to hit. And 5s.
Hey.
Oh,
that's
I
really
failed
good.
2. I got
Oh,
3.
3.
Huh, that actually really sucked. That actually really sucked. I did very little damage. When you consider the Molochs doing their thing, followed by all those attacks, yeah, it's pretty bad. And now your 3 walkers activate with their aim fire. Target?
Okay, first one here is going to fire his particle shredder at, I don't know, let's say Hive Tyrant.
Tuesday hit.
For aim fire.
7s to wound.
Yeah, I don't have anybody to reroll. And we have a wound.
1 blast. Next.
I have 1 target the Hormagaunts.
2s to hit.
2s and 7s.
1. Now, whatever they shoot at, everybody else within 6 inches of them gets to reroll 1s to
It's
hit.
just the table.
Or everybody else
Yeah.
that fires at the same thing rerolls 1s to hit. Third one?
Last one is going to fire into that same Hive Tyrant. That's all I really cared about. We got
2s.
2 hits and 7s.
Ooh, 2 more. Yikes. I'll do this one with aim fire, so they're all going to stay still and shoot. You can start by having a Biovore group right here fire 48 inches at that same squad of warriors that are just trying to stay alive. Thanks to the +1 to hit, it's 3s to hit.
The sigh.
Garbage. 6s to wound.
Hey!
There's 1. Hold on, I'm just going to do it again. There's 1 other unit in range. 3s to hit. That's better, I guess. I'm going to re-roll this wound because I have a card. I'll show you in a second. There we go. So 3 wound in total. Yeah, 3 blasts in total. Got perfectly adapted, which is for Leviathan. So I don't have Leviathan, so I just get to re-roll a wound roll. So now they have 4 large blasts. So that should do some damage. The thing is, Necron's ability is at the start of each turn, each damage that they've taken, not blast, but damage, they regenerate on a 5+. So you want to wipe out the unit. You don't want to like spread your damage out too much. Other Biovores will fire into the Immortals in front there. So we need 3s to hit, 6s to wound. So 2. Exocrine will fire at them as well. He stood still, so he gets to double his shots. So he'll have 6 shots hitting on 3s. Garbage. I have 1 reroll hit I'm going to use. Okay.
Wow.
And it's 4s to wound. Okay, they both go through. So now they have 2 large blasts on them. And there's my reroll hit from the adaptive toxins. Tyrannofex will fire his rupture cannon into the
Triarch Stalker.
stalker right there. So 6 shots hitting on 3s. Okay, I guess that was average. 4s. 3 of them. So it gets a large and a small blast. Then I'll fire the heavy venom cannon at the same target. So 2s to hit because of the +1.
Hey.
Oh, 4s to wound. 1 more blast, so it'll upgrade that small blast to a large. How many wounds do they have? Are they 2 each or 3 each? 2 wounds each, and what's their save?
5 up.
Okay, so he could survive that.
Next up,
I'm doing it with the pylon. He's going to fire his big pylon shot right into the Hive Tyrant in front of him.
hits on a 2.
Whoa, rerolling ones. And a 3, please. Hey, we got a wound. Destroyer.
So it puts a large blast on him. We'll do the Carnifex posse. They're assaulting, so they're just going to double move, and that'll be it. So starting here, and they'll end here, charging forward.
I'm going to go with this battalion here that took aim. Made a little mistake. I'm still okay with the take aim, but his Technomancer ability where he augments immortals and warriors nearby him only works if he finishes a move action. He cannot do that.
No move action with aim fire.
So we're going to start with him firing at the Hive Tyrant, though.
Hit on a 2.
2 to hit because of take aim, and 6 to wound. Oh.
Next target?
And then we're going to go with the... They can take D3 blast markers off of him?
Yes.
Oh, geez, even the big ones, eh? Well...
Yeah, right now they could remove all 3 of those. They would probably die from them, but
How many wounds are... Oh. So do they do it at the start of the damage phase?
yes.
So even if I damage them, they can just overload their damage?
Exactly.
That's really good. So we're going to start with... No!
Yeah, it's annoying, because that way you don't want to shoot them and the Hive Tyrant, because then the Hive Tyrant will just pass them off, and they'll just really die for one turn.
wasted a lot of shots into him, now that I think about it. Okay, well, we're going to go with these Immortals firing into... We're going to say those Hormigons over there. First time rolling 4 dice on 2s. Nice.
6s to wound against personnel.
Boom, boom, boom.
Just 2. That's a large blast.
Same thing with the other
Yeah, you might as well focus them down, right?
2s.
And-
6s? Pretty sure.
Ooh, look at that. 4 more.
4 more.
Lots of large blasts on them. They're in trouble. And you have a garrison squad in this terrain. Are they firing at the same squad?
Yeah, might as well focus fire them down.
Try to take them down, right? Hitting on 2s.
2s with their Tesla, now 6s don't matter.
Oh, no, they're Tesla?
Yeah, so they have a longer range, and they get more shots, but they don't wound as good. So we're looking on 7s. We got 1.
Oh, that would have been better roll. Anyways. So, boom. Small becomes large. I'm going to do the Swarm Lord squad of assaulting, because I need to get these Venomthropes up there to provide their -1 to hit bubble. So the Tyrant Guard will move 14. We've got to make sure we don't block this side hero duel. Swarm Lord will move up as well. Haro Specs will move up. And the Venomthropes will move 10 to get up to here. Up. Get off. And so thanks to that, we got a good 9-inch bubble covering most of the Carnifexes. Your detachment next over here will advance,
Yar.
so they can move and then either shoot or fight.
We will be moving these guys to there. Nothing crazy. And then these Lich Guard are going to move in
To that Moloch.
to engage over there.
Make sure he goes down.
Now that side's going to get in the way.
Whatever. Movement trays are both great, and they are also annoying. They made it. Death marks of fire?
I'm going to fire into whatever over there is in close in range.
That was very specific. So they will fire at the Haro Specs. 3s to hit,
Bam.
9s
Nice.
to wound.
Nice.
Strength against tanks is 9. Boop. Sandrak will fight the Moloch.
1 attack. He hits and wounds on a 10 against anti-tank. Or against...
Hey! Oh, the Moloch is definitely going to be dying, because that's 3 large blasts, and you still have the Lich Guard. Which Lich Guard first?
That squad. Well, the Warsight Lich Guard are pretty strong in close combat. They all hit, and these are 4s against tank.
So
We got
3 more. So now he's got 4 large blasts in the small, and then you've got the regular Lich Guard.
Hyperphase Swords on 3s. Oh, we only got 2 hits.
7s to wound instead of 6s. 2 more.
Another large blast.
He's already dead. Just leave him alone. Large blast. I'm going to activate my Barbed Hero Duel. He will advance, so he'll move up his 12 inches. He's going to fire all his shots into those warriors in the back, but I can't shoot them because they're in close combat. So he'll shoot at those immortals over there that have 2 blasts on them. 4s to hit. Nice. And you choose a detachment, so all these warriors
Battalion.
and the
And the Shard.
Catan
The Transcendent Shard.
advance.
The Warrior's going to move up just to get within 6 of that objective.
Because they do have objective secured, which means they will have it and I will not.
Transcendent Shard is going to fly over, and then there, and we'll go base contact.
20 warriors here fighting the Moloch. 3s to hit. 2 hits. 9s to wound against tanks.
Nada.
Nothing. Warrior squad, they fight the Trigon, the Prime, or the Moloch.
Trigon. Please.
3s to hit and 9s. They don't reroll anything. 1. Catan into the Trigon.
Yeah. 2 attacks.
Hit on 2s.
Ooh, is it 2s?
I don't know. I assume so. Yeah, it was 2s. 5s to wound.
I'll re-roll that. He's got an ability where I can re-roll 1 hit, wound, or saving throw.
Or, yeah, it's not one of each.
Hey.
Boom. And what are these warriors going to shoot at?
They are going to shoot at the
Hormagaunts, yes,
Hormagaunts.
of course. Double tapping. 8 shots, 3s to hit.
You get to reroll
Reroll 1s because they were targeted by the spider thingies.
stalker.
7s to wound.
That's just gonna
1,
be
2.
2.
So close to killing them. 5 blasts. I'll activate the side hero duel. He's going to assault. He moves 12, so 24.
Oh.
Boom.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yikes.
And last for you, you got the Tesseract Vault, who's aim fire.
Guy.
The shooting at.
So he himself, the shard, is going to fire his destroyer shots into the Hive Tyrant. And then we're going to fire the orbs into the
Hormagaunts.
Hormagaunts in front of me. Orbs first on 2s against the Gaunts.
And 6s.
6s to wound them. Give me 2. Oh, I get
None. Destroyer shots, though, against the big guy.
Unbridled power.
And this is...
I believe it's 5s or 6s. Oh, okay.
Oh, you
One
bet.
fails. I got to double check that.
It was 5, so this is Destroyer, so it's 2 blasts, so a large blast. Lastly, for me, this attachment will assault, which I'm just trying to get Synapse up there. So the Prime will kind of jump in the middle right here to allow these guys to come up here and stay within 12 inches of him. These ones to go over here, stay within 12 inches, and then just some to move up in the middle. Beginning of the damage phase, you have the ability to pass off blast markers to nearby Lich card, is that right?
Right. It's the same to yours, the D3 damage.
You only got 1, so you might as well just move it. So that small blast goes over to the warriors. Oh, this one's gonna hurt. I need to roll high on my D3. Only 1. Oh no, he's probably dead.
Saves.
So what's their save?
8 up.
8 up.
They automatically fail all 4 of them, but because he's nearby, they get a 6 up to ignore damage.
Oh goodness.
Oh, they're gonna live, maybe.
Maybe. Now they have a morale, so their leadership is 8.
Yes.
So they have 4 on it. So if you roll 5 or 6, they'll take 1 more wound. Oh, you're so resilient. And now you're just gonna you're gonna roll 2 out of 3 5s in your next turn and get rid of 3 of those or 2 of those wound tokens. You watch. Oh wait, I'm not gonna do my Hive Tyrant. Duh.
Yeah, do the gauntlet.
I gotta do the Gaunts. So the Gaunts will automatically fail all 5 of those and no morale because they're within 12 inches of a Synapse. So 5 damage tokens and we remove the blasts. Immortals right here have a 6 up, they're large blasts, so you only get so that's 2 damage. Do they ignore damage?
They do. On a 6,
Why do they ignore damage?
they got they're dead, but they had that guy nearby.
So any character
Cryptek. It's Cryptek characters.
Okay, so they're dead. They only have 2 wounds?
Yeah, they're only 1 wound per 5.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so they're gone. They're gone.
Real bad.
To the Moloch. He's got a 6 up save. You ready?
Oh, he's dead.
4 wounds. Yeah, he only had 3.
Oh.
So the Moloch is gone.
Sorry, man. These Lich card here, they have a 6 up armor save. 1d12, 1d6. Oh!
Oh, you passed one of them.
And they don't have a Cryptek nearby.
So it's 1 and they're, oh wait, their leadership's 8?
Yes.
Okay, so this doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can't fail it. So they get 1 damage out of 4. Trigon is a 6 up, got a small and a large. They pass the large, or the small. Damage.
Now, these Lich card have a 4 up because of their shield. Oh! We're good.
Passed.
And no morale can't fail.
Yeah, bravery doesn't matter. Oh yeah, morale didn't matter for him either because he's with 12 inches of Synapse. Higher specs have a 5 up save. Fails with a 4. And I don't have to worry about bravery because he's in Synapse. Shark Stalker has 2 wounds, 5 up save. Oh!
He does have ignored damage 6 up as well.
Oh, and you're just gonna roll it. Okay,
No.
you didn't at least. Oh! Tyrant Guard are a 6 up save. Nope. So they're critically damaged. And then,
That's it for me.
so I just got my Hive Tyrant. This is important. I got a 5 up save. I only have 2 wounds. Oh, I'm alive! Woo! All right. So he is going to be crippled because of that. But I'll take that over just dying. End of that turn. Then we're going to check objectives. I think I have more than you. But actually, you know what? I left a couple of them. I wasn't even watching. So I've got this one. You got this one.
I've got this one, and maybe this one.
You've got this one. Yeah, you definitely have this one. So yeah, I just left those objectives behind. So whoops. So you get the point.
Yay!
So the score is 1-0 for Necrons. There were no warlords killed in this scenario. Every time you kill a warlord, you get to draw a card. If you kill the war master, you get D3 cards.
Yeah.
But no warlords or war masters were killed yet as we go to battle round 2. Start of the turn, you've got your living metal, which means we roll a die for every single damage token, and every 5 plus you remove 1. So you got 3 right there.
So 5 ups.
Oh, you frickin', you're not even crippled. Come on, man. Come on. This one,
5 up. No.
Okay. And this one right here?
Living metal. No.
All right, okay. All right. Whew! That was fun.
Yeah.
How did they? They're so resilient. They were supposed to be dead.
I feel like we just didn't do anything. I feel like I'm so upset that he lived, and I failed to kill them.
Well, but as soon as you do that last wound, boom, 30 guys disappear.
I know.
You know the Hive Tyrant's dead now. It's just this. I get one more turn of him doing stuff.
If I get, so all I have to do is one large blast to them, and they're dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless I have a card that lets me roll a d12.
But they have a 10 up save. And
Yeah, so they're most likely dead if you just do one more large blast on them. So let's roll initiative.
I believe you win ties.
10.
Hey.
Is there actually a rule for that? I don't even know. We'll look it up if we ever roll ties. But you got initiative. Nothing is out of command.
No, definitely not.
So we do tactical reserves, which neither of us have. So let's draw our cards. So nobody's lost any of their warlords, so you get 4 more cards and I still get 10 more.
Hey.
Our orders have been selected. My warriors are advancing. My swarm lord and all his close combat guys, assaulting. Carnifexes, assaulting. Barbed here duel, advancing. Shooting guys in the back. As much as I want to move them to grab 2 objectives, I need to shoot. And this all close combat part, assault, surprise!
Hey.
Scythe hero duel here will advance because like super heavies can actually do the shoot and the fight, which is nice. And then these Trigons and Molochs will advance, or sorry, assault. And on your end?
Xandrak here is going to tell his battalion to advance. And then same thing over here, advancing.
Doom sides.
Again, are going to aim. And the big guy here is going to aim as well. He's happy where he was. Not going to aim again, a little risky. I'm going to move or advance this time so I can actually move around.
Big pylon.
Is just going to aim.
Obviously,
he's got
aiming,
no
'cause
reason.
he's
to not.
immobile, so he's always going to aim.
And then we have an advance over here as well.
That way they have flexibility in what they decide to do.
Exactly.
You have initiative, so you get to choose first, but before you do that, I'm going to throw a bunch of psychic powers at you.
Okay, that's fair, boy. I got to do the stars are aligned.
Oh, right, stars are aligned, so if you roll under the current turn number, so you roll a 1,
Oh, the stars are aligned!
the stars align. and
Game-changing roll!
he gets +1 attack and +1 wound.
Yeah, as he becomes empowered. Much more effective in actual 40k.
Yes. What you going to do?
I'm going to orbital strike in the action phase.
So you choose a point, and then everything within what inches?
6 inches of that point. They
Possibly
suffer.
takes blasts. No, leave them alone, man. This isn't nice.
Well, they can get crippled too, pretty easily. Okay, well, anyways.
Well, not this turn.
It's true.
But
I'm going to
yeah.
choose somewhere around here. I'm going to try and get that guy within 6 and as much of them within
Okay.
6.
So you're going to get all the Carnifexes and Old One-Eye except for these 2. You're going to get the Venomthropes and the Warriors.
We'll start with the Warriors and we'll work our way around.
Okay, he's going to roll this off camera. Okay, you know what? I panicked for no reason. You rolled incredibly crappy.
Hey, whoa.
You got a 1, 1, 2, and 1. And you yeah, that's still something, right? Well, I'm going to Spore Field you, which is similar. It's a 9-inch range, and it's -1 for light characters or Tyranids. And, but it's only 7+, does 1 blast. So I'm going to drop it right here so it hits everything on this side. And I rolled crappy too, and I only got 2 of them. I got him and him. Next, I'm going to Psychic Scream. So one of my Psychers can choose up to 3 enemy units within 24 inches, and I roll a d12 for each of them. If I equal or beat your bravery, or sorry, your leadership, they get a blast. I'm going to choose my Hive Tyrant here, so I'm going to choose 1, 2, I wish I could choose the same 1 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Your leadership, oh, you're going to try something?
Perils of the War, after you do a power, but before it's resolved.
Roll a d12. If the result is equal to or greater than the leadership character.
It's just a blast.
Yeah, well, that can kill him.
Oh, good.
So go ahead. I don't remember what his leadership is.
But
10 is definitely going to beat it. So now I get to try to resolve it. So 8+. No. Immortals. Any other immortals? Wow. Garbage. Then I'm going to smite from him, which will hit these immortals. So this one's simple. 2+ on a d12, you get 1 blast. 7+, you get 2. Hey! A little large blast on them. Luka's going to play Strategic Brilliance, which lets him go look for a card in his deck, and then shuffle his deck. Then the Swarm Lord here is going to do Paroxysm. Choose a unit within 24 inches. I'm going to choose these Lich Guard, and they get -1 to hit. And Luka, the card that he pulled out of his deck is Sky of Falling Stars. So use
it now.
Use it now. So basically, select a Catan Shard and 3 units from within 24 inches. You roll d6 for each enemy unit. Otherwise, it's d12. If the result is less than the number of models in the unit, place a blast marker next to it. Hormagaunts automatically, because a d6 is always less than 30.
And we're going to pick them.
So you got to roll a 2 or a 1. Nope.
No.
And then one more.
Say
24. It's only 24 inches.
those Hormagaunts over here.
Are they within 24 inches?
Oh.
Rippers. automatic because there's 9 of them. Now you have initiative.
Yeah, I'll go first with this battalion, the Illuminor's battalion. We're gonna move first, and then
Make sure you get all your shots off before you get tied up in combat.
exactly.
Hey, don't move your blast off of that.
Well, I'm just gonna move them 5 over this way.
Oh, I see. Try to block.
Exactly.
I get it. I get it. So where are you shooting first?
Everything is gonna go ahead and shoot. We're gonna open up with Illuminor firing at the Hive Tyrant.
3 to hit.
Whoa! Oh, dang it! That's
You should have started with them.
I should have,
But then they can get tied up and not shoot at all.
Yeah, I needed that.
Next.
Next, we're gonna be firing the actual Immortals, firing into the Tyrant guard right in front of them.
You change your mind?
Yeah, we're gonna fire at them.
Okay. 3's to hit.
The Ripper swarms. Unfortunately, a 1, so we got 3 hits.
6
and
is to wound.
8.
3 wounds.
3 blasts.
So replace a small blast with 2 large blasts. Other immortals, what are they firing at?
Same target.
Hitting on?
3s.
Oh.
2 hits.
Hitting on?
7s.
1 more.
We got 1.
Boop. But they also. I'm gonna do my Scythe Hero Duel next. He has advance. Now he's a super heavy, so he can actually shoot and fight. So what he's going to do is he's going to advance into base contact with both Lich Guard units. Then he's going to fire his weapon, which auto hits at the death marks, I think. No.
Oh, he's got a little Inferno gun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a flamer, basically. Actually, I'm going to change his movement so I don't touch them, and then he's going to put his flamer on them. It's 2 auto hits that wound on 7s.
Bang, bang.
1. And then he'll attack them with his pair of Scything Talons. 3's to hit. No, not bad. Only 7's to wound, though. He's much better against tanks.
Oh!
You know what? That would have sucked against tanks as well. Only one of those would have gone through, so nothing. You forgot to augment them?
After he finishes his move, he's gonna augment them in front, and I roll a D3 and I got a 2.
So it gives him +1 save?
Yes, and I can only do that once per unit per game. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate this battalion.
And they're advancing, so they move and then fight or shoot.
I am going to go ahead and I guess we're just gonna make a screen of warriors.
Yeah, good idea. Shooting.
This squad into that Carnifex. 8 shots.
3's to hit.
3s.
9's to wound against
Boom,
the
boom,
big guy.
Only 1.
1. So turns the small into a
They have
large.
2 wounds each.
Yes. So he can't die from that because Synapse will keep him from having to do morale. Next warrior squad.
The next warrior squad is going to fire into, I guess we'll focus on that one Carnifex, try and take him out.
3's to hit.
Pretty good.
Yep. 9's to wound.
Come on.
1,
2,
2, 3.
Hey, nice.
Small and a large. Catan into the Trigon. 2's to hit.
2s.
5's to wound.
We got
1.
1.
And then the warriors can attack the Trigon, the Prime, or the Moloch.
We'll try and take out this Trigon.
4's to hit. 3's to hit.
3s to hit, and 9. Oh, wow, nice. Wow.
How are your warriors 3's to hit?
They've
I
always-
know.
Unfortunately, no damage.
Nothing. I will activate this battalion, and they have the assault order. I'd like to tie you up. So the Ripper Swarms are going to come in, get in base contact with both of these 2, just to stop them from being able to fight. We'll also grab base contact with the Immortals, because why not? Let's make sure we don't hide these. The Tyrant Guard will actually come in right here. There's just 3 of them, so you know what? I'll come in base contact with this too. So they only have to say half an inch like there. Hormagaunts will also come in and engage this right here. Why are you laughing?
Pile of 30 Hormagaunts.
Yep. Boom. Who needs movement trays? Huh?
Not them.
Not them. So this large blast was on the Immortals, right?
They did have 1 of them.
Yeah, that's right. Let's keep that separate. And then the Hive Tyrant, who's probably about to die, will charge in here as well. To make them harder to shoot from everybody else. These Hormagaunts are probably dead. So let's just blob them in like this. Except, no.
They're gonna go back on the objective.
I want to like put them too wide all the way back to the objective, just in case they survive. But I just don't want to. Hive Tyrant first into the Immortals. Start with his monstrous bioweapons. 2's to hit, 6's to wound. So that's 2 right there. His tail, 2's to hit, 8's to wound. That's another one. And then the Scything Talon will be 2 and 5. Goodness! That's 2 large blasts. That's right, Immortals. Take it.
Oh, they are dead.
Well, they got a +1 save. So what's their save up to now? Is it a 5+?
Yeah.
So, and they got 2 wounds, and there's only 3 of them on. Now, mind you, we got Hormagaunts.
Everything else too, right?
These Hormagaunts are critically damaged. They get half the attack, so only 6 instead of 12. 4 is to hit. Oh, goodness. Woo! 7 to wound, re-rolling 1s, because there's 30 of them. There's a 1. We got 3 already. 3. So that's another large, another small. And the other Hormagaunts, who are not critically damaged, 4s to hit. 5 hits. 7s to wound. Rerolling 1s. Kind of shiny. 2 more. Tyrant Guard against...
Illuminor Caesaris.
Nice. Is he 3s to hit? Okay, I've got a card to reroll a hit.
Aw.
I actually have 2 that let me reroll a hit. Reroll that other fail. Yeah, they both did nothing. 4s to wound. You know what? I got one that lets me reroll a wound. Oh, come on! 3 junk cards. Got a 6-up save. He's totally survived that. And there's the card that let me reroll the wound. The Ripper Swarms, they may as well go into Kim.
That one in the middle, okay.
Sure. 5s to hit. 1 hit. A 10 to wound. Didn't think so. Well, we wrecked the Immortals, but it took that entire frickin' detachment to do so. No, they should
I
have.
think it was like pretty overkill though.
Oh, yeah, on them, but we're talking like here. Oh, the Hormagaunts were touching him. Oh, I forgot! They were gonna attack him. Oh, well. But that him survived, well, we don't know if he's survived it yet.
He's
But he's got a 6-up save on a D12.
Yeah.
He's okay.
He's got a good chance.
Yeah. You're gonna do this detachment?
I will.
Which is
They have
aim fire.
Aim fire, +1 to hit. Big crap gun is going to go into the hard specs.
It doesn't matter that he's in base contact with the Moloch, because he's immobile, he just ignores it.
Yeah.
None!
3,
Is it a +1?
2,
2, thankfully.
and ooh,
What do you win
that
on?
is good. Yeah, it's a 4.
Is it? And for some reason, it's not Destroyer. I don't know why. What about these 2?
These bad boys we're going to have. Well, he's a super heavy, correct?
You can't target. Oh, yeah, you can target
Yeah.
him. We can't target guys that are in base.
Yeah. So we're going to rapid fire the Flux Arc into him. We're going to put the Doomsday Gun into. We don't like him. I guess we'll fire it.
Okay.
Do the Flux Arc first.
2s
To hit, and these are 9s to wound. Nothing.
No. Big gun?
Doomsday.
Oh, of
That's a
course.
1.
Once again, only one of those hits.
And we have a wound with Destroyer.
With Destroyer. Boom.
How many wounds are that?
He's got 6, maybe 5.
Oh wow.
So it's going to be a few more you need. Second one?
Ghost Flux Arc, rapid fire into that. If I'm within 12, if not, I'm still shooting at him. And then the Doomsday Gun is going to go into. Everything's going to be better than the super heavy. So, well, you know what? I don't know why I wasted shots at him. We're going to fire into the Harvest Specs, try and finish him off. 1 shot with the Flux Arc because I'm not rapid firing. I miss.
And 1 shot, or 2 shots into the Haruspecs.
Boom.
Wounding on?
4s.
You
I
said
gotta
that.
double check. I know. Pretty sure.
Yeah, so only 1 got through, but it's Destroyer, so 2 blasts, so large blast. Just a note, he has an ability at the beginning of the action phase. He
Yeah.
chooses a enemy warlord within 12 inches,
Yeah.
or 24 inches,
inches.
and shuts down their aura ability. So you had shut down Old One Eye's +1 to hit ability on the Carnifexes. I'm gonna activate my Carnifex Squadroonies with Assault, I think. Wait, no, because then I won't have anything to shoot. Now we're gonna do my shooting squad, aim fire. I'm gonna use overwhelming firepower, which you use it on a detachment with aim fire. They get reroll hit rolls of 1. I'm gonna fire all the Biovores. I'm gonna commit them all into the garrisoned unit. So that counts as being obscured, so it's -1 to hit, so it just offsets my +1. So 9 shots from all of them, so hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Oh, look at this, Luka.
Could be perfect.
Oh, wow, that's still 7 hits. And 6s to wound. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, nice. So 2 large blasts on them. Exocrine will also target them. So double shooting because he didn't move. +1 to hit, -1 to hit, so 4s to hit. Rerolling 1s, uh-oh. 4s to wound, give me both of them. Got both of them. So I have 3 large blasts on them. Trinifex is gonna double tap against your big Transcendent Catan.
Ooh, there we go.
3s to hit. Reroll 1s because of overwhelming firepower. Look at that. 4s to wound. 1, I rolled 2 3s in here, so 4. I got 1 more reroll wound. Come on. Yay! The card didn't totally get useless. 2 large blasts and 1 small. The Hive Tyrant's heavy venom cannon is not in range to shoot anything that's not locked in combat.
Gonna go with the 3 stalkers. They're all already in base contact with something, so they're just gonna fight their respective things they're in base contact with. We are gonna fight.
So both these to fight the Rippers.
Yeah, and then
he has a choice.
Oh, we're definitely gonna fight the
Tyrant Guard,
Tyrant
okay.
Guard there.
The 2 against the Ripper Swarms, hitting on 3s, and then winning on 7s against personnel.
1.
1. Turns that small into a large. So we got 3 large on that one. And you're choosing a Tyrant Guard?
Yes.
3s to hit?
3.
Oh,
Woo!
nice. Carnifex's turn. And we're just gonna crash in over here,
Crunch.
making sure there's room for the Haruspecs, which there is.
Crunch number 2.
Carnifex right here will move straight up. And then the next one's gonna move in such a way as to leave space for the Tyrant Guard to get in there. That's the plan. Although old One Eye wants to get in there too, so he's gonna zip around and crash in right here. I don't think I'll get all my Carnifexes in. I actually can get all the way. So I wanna make sure everybody stays within 12 inches of old One Eye. This Carnifex here will crash in right here. This one is going to zip around to here. Make sure to, okay, he's in base contact, all right? Just believe me, believe me. And then we're gonna do one here. We're gonna leave that little spot there for big guy. And we're gonna do to there with a small blast. And then you're just gonna have to kind of hang up behind him. How's that make you feel, Luka? Don't worry yet, we haven't seen the dice rolls.
Right.
So let's start with what we have to do. These 2 Carnifexes into them. Let's start with their Carnifex weapons. So 3s to hit. It would have been 2 more hits if you didn't shut them down. 6s to wound. Wow, nothing. But then we got their bites. Watch this.
Huge.
3s to hit, 3 hits. 11s to wound. Haha! Wow! 1, 2, 3, 4 of them into these warriors. Watch this. Come on, guys. 3s to hit. Oh, come on! Come on! 6s to wound.
there you go.
3 so far. Hold on, I got their bites.
That's true.
I'm gonna bite you. 5 hits. And 11s. Come on, give me one more. Nope. So let's just recap there. 6 Carnifexes just attacked, and I did 3 wounds.
I don't know what to make
So
of this.
old One Eye is going to then focus on the ones that are hurt.
That makes sense. Yeah.
He's got 2 attacks that are good against infantry. 3s. Good against monsters. 3s. 1 hit. So this was 6s. We got 1 more. That was pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And then 1 Carnifex against your Catan. So 3s to hit. All right. Now it's 5s to wound against heavy. So that's 2. Then he's gonna bite you. 3s to hit. 11s. Hey, 1 more. Woohoo! That 1 Carnifex did the same number of damage as 6 other Carnifexes. So basically 2 more large blast. Hey, I'll take it. Add that 1 Carnifex over here into the Lich Guard. 3s to hit. 6s to wound. There's, nope. Then I'm gonna bite you. Oh, there's 2 hits. 11s. Come on. Yay! So the small blast becomes a large blast. Pathetic. Then you got your big guy. He does aim fire, but since he's Titanic, he can still shoot and fight. He'll just have -1 for fighting and +1 for shooting. You're gonna fight my Carnifex?
Crushing bulk.
-1.
Miss.
You missed. What are you shooting at?
His 2 destroyer shots are gonna go into that 1 Carnifex out in the open,
Boom.
and I'm gonna go ahead and put.
The rest of them can't shoot anything that's pretty close.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for. that Carnifex.
Same Carnifex?
Actually, we'll do those warriors. Whatever. Boom, over there. Tesla orbs first on 2s and 6s. We have
1 blast on the warriors, and the shots against the Carnifex.
2s and 5s.
1.
Destroyer though.
It's Destroyer. Okay. Good job. I'm going to activate my Barbed here duel. He's got advanced. I'm going to do Seek and Destroy. So when he does the advanced order, he can reroll 1s to hit. I've already measured this. He's 12 inches away to get in base contact. I'm going to have him fire at your super heavy. So 3s to hit, 7s to wound. No, nothing. And then his awesome Siding Talons attacking your warriors, hitting on 3s and wounding on. Oh, he rerolls 1s.
Oh, right.
Yay, and wounding on 7s. Hey, look at that!
Double tap.
Still gonna survive. I needed 4 large blasts on them. Big guy, aim fire. What's his target?
He's got 1 singular shot.
Totally awesome.
So bad.
You gonna shoot the Hive Tyrant?
Ghost pylon down at the Tyrant. Looking for 2s.
Oh yeah.
And I think it was 4s, you said,
Well,
right?
it might have been 3s, but that's definitely
That's-
it. Those are Destroyer, so you likely just killed him. Although not likely. I just have to roll a single 5+ on 2 dice. But still, good chance. I'm gonna do the Swarm Lords attachment. So they have Assault. Haruspecs will get into close combat with these Lich Guard. I'm gonna change my mind with what I'm gonna do here. The Tyrant Guard are going to come over here. And the Swarm Lord is gonna use his double move. And he can get in there, it's just there's all the Scything Talons in the way.
Yeah.
These Venom Thropes, which have not proven to be too useful, because I keep moving guys away from them, and then you shoot the guys that move away from them. And also because I think we keep forgetting that they give -1. I'm not sure if it's come up at all. Ravenous Maw hits on 4s from the Haruspecs. 2 hits. 6s to wound, though. 1. And then a Shoveling Claws, 4s and 5s. 1 more. So it converted a small blast to a large blast, and they get another large blast. Hold on, just 1 large. What are you doing? I did 2 in total.
Oh, I think you did 3.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Small
Yeah.
blast and large blast. Swarm Lord with his destroyer close combat weapons.
Oh, wow.
He's got 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. Thank you. Winning on 6s, destroyer.
Oh!
1, 2, 3. That's 3 large blasts. That puts 3 large blasts on them. It doesn't kill them, but they are definitely, well, they're most likely hurt. Well, what's their save? 7+?
8+.
Okay, so that's actually 3 wounds on them then. Your last attachment are the Lich Guard and Death Marks, where I have the advanced order.
Yep, so the death marks are going to move first. It's going to go over this way. Just to have to block.
And everybody else is already locked in combat except for
Exactly.
the commander. They're going to rapid fire into my Scythe Hero Duel, hitting on 4s. Sorry, 3s. Wounding on?
9s! Wow!
Hey, look at that! 11, 11, 12. Ouch!
Huh.
Boom, boom. Lich Guard into the Hero Duel, they're at -1 to hit. So 4s to hit instead of 3s, and that's from the Paroxysm.
And they get to reroll 1s because they're near the Nemesis or Zandrek.
Oh, okay, so you just roll 6s and completely bypass my Paroxysm. What are they wounding on?
4s.
Goodness.
So 3.
Well, he's not going to die, but he's sure going to be hurt. And the other Lich Guard, what are they fighting? Carnifex or the Haruspex?
He's got 3 wounds on him?
He's got a wound on him, and he's got 2 blasts on him.
Let's try and finish him off. We'll do the same thing.
Okay. 3s to hit.
Reroll any 1s.
Oh, goodness.
And 7s.
You say that with disdain, and you still get 2 of them. Boom. Yeah, if you're ever going to do my warrior group who are advancing, it's not really much to shoot. They're going to come up. He'll come up to here. They'll came back on that objective, and they'll make sure to come up so there's objective secured on that objective as well. So that way I can grab it from you. Then I have this unit right here that has the assault. The Moloch is going to burrow, and he can do that even though he's locked. So just don't screw up, don't combine like 40k rules with this. His just says that when he moves, he can burrow.
Yep.
And he could move. Boom, underground. The other ones will just pile in, but they're already stuck. So Trigon Prime. You know what, I'm just gonna put both of them into the warriors. Let's not mince words here. Between the 2 of them, there's 6 attacks hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s against personnel. Yeah, 2. If you hadn't removed all their wounds, they'd be dead, but they're fine. Damage phase, I'm gonna pass this little token over to those Tyrant Guard.
Yeah, of course. Makes sense. I'm going to play Go to Ground, start of the damage phase, for a squad of infantry that aren't in base contact.
Oh, they double their save throws?
Yeah.
That's really good.
That is really good.
That's incredibly good, because
But
you
they
roll,
can't be in close combat.
because you're a 6-up save,
Yes.
and you're
So they have
rolling
a 3-up.
d6, so you're a 3-up save. What? So they are gonna survive, 3-up saves.
0 damage, but
They would have died.
yeah, they would have.
Now they ignore wounds on a 6+, which
no,
they don't have to worry about.
They're too far away from.
Oh, you know, it doesn't matter, but they have their morale, so leadership 8, they're fine. Oh, what a load of, I worked so hard on that. Tyrant Guard have 1 little small blast, so it's a 6+, which they passed. Ooh, heavy 12. Don't have to worry about morale, because they've got Synapse. Shark Stalker could die, what does it save?
5 up, on
Okay,
12.
he should be fine. Yeah, he's good.
And morale
And
10.
leadership is 8, so he's fine. Ripper Swarms will automatically fail those 3, so they'll take 3 wounds out of their 6, so they're critically damaged. Oh no, they get half their attacks. He could die. What's his save?
He's got a 6 up.
On a d12. Oh, it was a 4!
He's okay.
And leadership doesn't matter. Oh, I tried so hard. Next turn. Hero Duel has 4 on him, 6-up save. Hey! So he takes 2. So he is in his own auxiliary super heavy detachment, which means he normally wouldn't benefit from the synapse rules that allow him to ignore morale. But the Swarm Lord has a specific rule that says friendly high fleet, in this case Kraken, within 18 inches automatically pass morale tests. So he actually does automatically pass. So he'll take those 2 wounds, but they don't have to worry about rolling a leadership. You got these Lich Guards with their awesome shields, their 4-up saves. They got 2 large and 1 little.
Looking for 4s.
Hey, made all but 1. And they ignore damage on the 6?
No, I have to be near a Cryptek.
Oh, right. They take a wound out of their 4, so they're all right still. Venom Throats are a 10+ save. Hey, they passed it! You don't have to worry about morale. Why did you pass it? I don't even care. Warriors here will automatically take 3 wounds, but they ignore it on 6s thanks to the Cryptek, and you're not going to roll any.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you. So, Bravery is 8.
They're good.
You're good. So you had to roll a 6 for them to take that last wound and die. Don't worry, Luka. You're just going to roll 2 5s and have 2 of those get regenerated.
They are critically wounded.
Yeah. 6-up save on this Carnifex. He takes a wound, and I don't have to worry about morale. So he's critically wounded, because there's only 2 wounds on each of these guys. Other squad of warriors automatically takes 3 wounds, which they ignore on 6s. And then if you roll 6, you'll take another wound from Bravery.
Right. No.
No, so you take 2 wounds. But let's face it, with all that firepower put into them, they should be dead. So they're just happy to be alive. Carnifex right here, 6+. Nope, he takes a wound. Boom, he's crippled. Warriors here, ignore that wound on the 6+.
Nope.
And the morale doesn't hurt them at all. So they just take another
Critically
one.
damaged.
They're critical, yeah. Trigon, 6+ save. Oh, on a d12. Aha. Hey, and don't have to worry about the morale. 5 up save. How many wounds does he have though?
He's got 6.
What? You...
Morale?
What's his leadership?
8.
So he takes another one. So he takes 2.
Yeah.
Oh, so much effort just denied. Arospec says a 5 up save. He only has 2 wounds left. And he's dead.
Oh, got him.
You got him. Yeah, I know, right? That's
I actually killed. It feels great. I killed something.
Yeah. Big guy here, 5 up save.
He's good.
He's fine, and the leadership doesn't matter. Let's see if this Hive Tyrant dies. 5 up save, and I have nothing to help me.
You're fine.
Oh, he's alive!
You're fine.
Hee hee! He's still critically wounded, but he's alive. The amount of saves we're making is kind of ridiculous. How many large blasts are on the Immortals there?
So there were 4, 5.
5 and a small. What do you got? 5 up saves because they got a +1?
5 up saves because they were augmented. Oh, so I do make 3 of them.
Okay, and you
you
ignore ones on 6s. We see 2 6s here.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
They just died.
They die. I know, but barely, right?
But just enough fire.
Oh, all of a sudden, all those Hormigond attacks, 12 Hormigond attacks were necessary to kill these guys. Boy, you're resilient. Now, I realize fully that I think I am winning, given the state of things. But, oh boy, I feel like I'm punching Jello. Hormigons have 1 wound left, and they have a 10+ save.
To be fair, I didn't put a lot of firepower in them. I was hoping to get lucky here.
You how did you even put that blast on them?
I think it was literally.
I think you spat on them.
It was something dumb.
Oh no! I take back everything I've said about resilience. Oh, that would have looked so much better with removing that big block of guys.
Jeez.
6+ on this Carnifex. He's okay. Carnifex right here is probably dead. 2 large, 1 small. 6+. Yeah, he dies. Here, moved another one.
War of attrition.
Yeah, slow but sure. Whoo! End of that turn.
Yeah.
I think I'm controlling more objectives than you. I've got that one. I've got that one.
I got that. I got obsec on that as well.
I've got objective secured too, so then we just look at the number of guys.
Yeah.
Right?
So I got 2 squads of war.
Luke and I had an interesting discussion about objective secured. He has 2 units with objective secured within 6 inches, and I have 1. So the question is, who controls it? Because I have more units within 6 inches. And rules is written, I'm 100% confident, actually, unless an FAQ comes out, that I control it.
Right.
Because we're not talking regular 40K, the rules are written slightly differently, but here it just says whoever has the most units within 6 inches, unless otherwise noted. Objective secured says if you have 1 or more objective secured units within 6 inches, and your opponent has no units within 6 inches that have objective secured, then you control it. That's all it says. It doesn't say what to do if you, it basically doesn't say what to do if you both do. It just says that you don't. And so Luka's thinking that nobody controls this objective, and I'm thinking rules is written as pretty clear.
Right.
Now an FAQ could come out and that they changed that, but
it doesn't really matter in the end too much because Matt doesn't.
I still would have more objectives than you, even if
one
they.
over there and 1 over there.
Yeah, but it's interesting because when we play multiple games with the same models, it's easy to bring over rules from those other games of what you expect them to be.
I think it should work like that, but as it is now, I can see why it doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, which hurts me.
Yeah. The score is 1-1. Nobody killed any warlords, so we don't get to draw any extra cards because we just keep pillow fisting each other's warlords. I have a funny feeling this next turn we're going to see warlords go down on both sides. So the score is 1-1. Simple as that as we go into battle round 3. So let's do the super fun thing. You're living metal.
Yes.
We're going to roll dice for all your damage tokens, and every 5+ they go away, except for your 2 big guys because they are in their own auxiliary detachments that don't get the faction.
metal.
So let's start here. 2.
5 ups.
You made 1. They're not critically damaged. Hey, look at that. You totally negated the damage I did. Right here, you got 3 of them.
5 ups.
Yay! That one right there, you got 2 of them?
Oh.
That doesn't matter. You failed all 3.
I failed all 3, yeah. I thought they had 3.
Yeah, no, that's fine. 1 here on these Lich Guard.
Me force, she buckles.
No, the Lich Guard right there.
And?
Oh my goodness. Okay, come on, man. I wasn't meaning for you to fail all of them. Makes me feel bad. This one right here.
Stalker. Oh.
Hey! Roll initiative. Hey, maybe. Yay, I got initiative. Okay, so out of command, interestingly enough, we do have one model out of command. This Carnifex.
Wait, who's his lead? Oh, is it?
That's the old one-eye who's over there. He's more than 12 inches away. Everybody else is in command. Wah, 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 wah. Tactical reserves. You hear a rumbling.
Oh yeah, the Molochs. What the Moloch?
Boom! Moloch pops up right there. He can be placed more than an inch.
It's actually not that far away from where he disappeared from.
Right, so he just went kuk kuk. But as he comes up, he chooses a unit within 6 inches and possibly does something to him. Roll a d12, 3 plus is 1, 6 plus is 2, 10 plus is 3. Woo! 2. A large blast on him. We're gonna work him. Now we draw our command cards. Neither of us have lost warlords yet.
No.
So I'm getting 10, you're getting 4. And now we place our orders. Revealing our orders, my warriors have advance, Scythe Hero has advance, Carnifexes have assault, Swarmlord and his posse have assault, Trigon 8 all assault, and Barbed Hero advance, and Hive Tyrant over here, who should be dead, assault. And Hive Tyrant over here, aim fire. Your shooting detachment, surprise, surprise.
Aim,
Woo!
fire, assault.
Lich Guard will be advanced because they're
Advance.
mixed shooting and close combat. All your warriors
Also
are
advancing.
advanced, so they have some options. Big guy right here who's locked in combat but can still do both.
Fire.
Aim fire,
Then we have an advance, advance. And we have an
aim fire in them, and then the remaining immortals,
I believe that was advance.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luka's going to play Medicae supplies. When you select one light unit from your army, remove D3 damage markers. Them?
Yes.
Fine.
A little box parachutes in, and I heal 2.
2. Still. Oh, come on.
They're not crippled.
Yeah! I'm going to use instinctive behavior. So this actually gives this Carnifex a good reason to be out. He's no longer out of command, and he gets +1 to his hit and wound rolls.
That's kind of cool.
I'm going to choose Finest Hours for Swarmlord, which gives him +1 attack and +2 to his wound rolls.
Oh wow.
And all his attacks gain Destroyer as well, so maybe I want to put this on the other Hive Tyrant instead. You know what, I'm going to put it on this Hive Tyrant instead, because that way he'll get the +1 attack, +2 to wound, and the Destroyers will matter, because the Swarmlord already has Destroyer. So you're going to do Laser Burn. Pew! 2 points in the battlefield within 12 inches of each other, draw a line between them. I roll D12, 7 plus, you do blast markers. Oh, come on!
I'll do whatever 12-inch line this is.
It gets as many Carnifexes as possible. So you hit these 5 and the Swarmlord. They're really quick, 7 plus.
Left to right, we have
No.
no.
Yes. Just keep going.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And no. So blast, 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 and the Swarmlord. Blast. I'll do Adrenal Glands. When you select a detachment with a Warlord and up to 3 units, get to make a free move. So I'll choose this one. So Biovore, grab that objective. Just gonna move the Biovores, because I want these guys to still get there.
Right, if they don't move, they double shoot.
Yeah, you know what, actually? I'm gonna move these ones, and that way they get out of the way of the Hive Tyrant a little bit. Ugh, I've screwed this all up, I'm sorry. So I'll just move them a little bit. Boom. I'm gonna do my shooting one first, aim fire, all the Biovores into the same immortals that refuse to move. 4 is to hit.
It betrays.
No, it betrayed you. 6 is to wound. 3. Exocrino fire at them too. We're looking at 4 is to hit. Oh.
Hey, the obscure's helping a lot.
Yeah, 4 is to wound. Oh! Heavy Venom Cannon will fire at them as well. 3 is to hit. And then we'll fire the Rupture Cannon, double tapping into big guy. 3 is to hit. Ha!
Oh!
Wow! Yep. So in the end, I just did that, an entire detachment.
Wow. I'm gonna go with this
Aim fire?
aim fire detachment with the poo pylon.
Shoot at
Well, it's gonna shoot. What's the aura on their -1 to hit?
9 inches.
So it's covering both those warriors.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking, do I just kill the guys off the objectives? I don't think I have the firepower to do that. Like this guy absorbed 3 damage.
Yeah, he did pretty well.
Oh, he absorbed 2 damage. I'm gonna rapid fire into him with this. That's what I'll do for sure.
Okay.
And then, because I can't shoot him, I guess I could shoot him.
You can shoot the Moloch right now. It's ready. It's out in the open.
Ooh,
Watch it. It's
I
about
can
to
kill
charge.
another Moloch.
It's about to charge and do nothing.
He's really bad.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fire the Doomsday Cannon at those warriors back there.
These ones?
The further back one.
Oh, you want to take them off the objective?
Yeah. Where's the prime?
That's the prime. He'll be -2 to shoot him. Because he's a light
So I'm hitting on
and
2s
stealth.
into 4s. You know what? I will shoot the Doomsday gun into him, and then I will just shoot the little piddly guns into that guy.
Into him? Okay. What are you firing before you say it?
Oh, sorry, ghost.
Piddly guns?
Piddly guns.
2s to hit.
Hey, sorry.
9s to wound.
We do a wound.
1 small blast. Blast. Big cannon hitting on 4.
Four.
No, it's -2. Oh, you get the +1.
Yes.
So 4s to hit.
Oh, double kitty. Oh wait, probably should. Oh.
Not bad against personnel.
Okay.
6+ destroyer. Yeah, okay. 2 large blasts. He's
large
dead.
blasts.
I'm not surviving that. Not likely.
We're gonna fire a pylon into that guy there. Watch the power on a 2, and I believe it's a 4.
Well, a 1 sure ain't it.
Nope.
Have everything for him into there?
Yeah, Doomsday will fire.
Only
everything.
1 shot in the side weapon though.
Yeah, so 1 shot we miss, and then the
destroyer.
Doomsday Cannon.
Oh!
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Glory for the Doomsday
We do
Cannon.
get a hit, though.
4s to wound. Oh, come on, dude!
Nope. You and me both.
I'm gonna activate this squad because I just feel like it.
Just tie me up more.
Assault. Blood and guts. When they assault, they reroll 1s to hit. Hive Tyrant's gonna fly into here and get in base contact with the Stalker and your Warlord guy. Hormagaunts are gonna charge the building, saying, "Hey, why haven't you killed us yet, huh?" These Hormagaunts will pile in. I won't be able to get to your leader though, because I would have tried to use them to kill him. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the Tyrant Guard into your leader. 8 attacks for the Tyrant Guard, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s.
A lot of attacks. Scary.
Do I reroll? I have 2 rerolls. I want him dead.
Sure.
You know what the heck? I got 2 cards that let me reroll. Booyah! 4s to wound.
Huzzah!
What the frickin'? What? That was like 3!
He's
Why?
still probably dead.
No, he's not. Seriously, he should have 3 large blasts on him right now. I've tired of going to the Stalker though. We're taking it out. So he only has 1 attack base, so the being critically damaged doesn't affect him. And then we multiply that to 2 for his monstrous bioweapons, which are going to hit on 2s, rerolling 1s. Actually, yeah, because he gets... Yeah, the +1 to attack isn't really helping him because he's hitting on 2s. But he's got +2 to wound. These are normally winning on 7s, so they become 5s.
And
Didn't matter. This is a destroyer, it's a destroyer.
That's true.
Then we got the pincer tail, hitting on a 2. Reroll 1s.
Sorry, that's so bad. It's just, was that his last attack?
No, he's got 1 more.
He's got 1.
He's got 1 more. Sighting talents, hitting on 2.
Hey.
Normally winning on a 6, but now a 4. Ah! Another test, 2 destroyer hits. Oh, dice, how I hate you. Hormagaunts here into this Stalker. 4s to hit. Rerolling 1s.
Hey,
holy cow. That's a difference. A couple more. 9s to wound against vehicles. 1, 2, 2.
Okay.
Hormagaunts in here are going to attack the guys inside. So 6 attacks, hitting you on 4s.
Yeah, crippled.
That tastes great. Winning on 7s. Yeah, nothing. Ripper swarms into
same
them.
idea.
Why not, right? So 3 attacks now, 5s to hit, 1 hit. And you're not wounded. Let's guard and destroyers? Or
Sure.
the death
Death
marks?
marks. Death marks are going
Advance. Where's he going? Where's your War Master going?
Oh, nowhere.
What's his ability again? I have -1 leadership.
Yeah, you have -1 leadership nearby, and he gives a reroll bubble of
Yeah. Anyway, what are you doing?
He's-
I don't really care about all that stuff.
Yeah, he's just gonna stick right there. He's
Okay, you're not going to charge the Moloch?
Nope. And these guys are gonna rapid fire into this guy.
Got it.
Hitting on trees. Reroll the 1 for being within 6 of that guy. It doesn't help.
You're rolling like me now.
9.
Hey! Nope. Lich Guard can swing at him.
This card, same idea. 3s. Reroll 1s, but they're not there. And then these are 4s
Yeah,
against
they
everything.
hurt pretty. Yeah, that's
3
3.
bunkers.
So he's up to 2 large now. Kill that Carnifex.
I would. 3s.
Hey!
Not bad.
Now they're
7s.
7s? Oh.
Just 2.
Oh, you, no.
1. Just 1.
No, he's not dying. Can't die from 1 blast.
7s.
Okay, we're going to do the Scythe Hero duel next. He is going to pile in. Boop. He's going to put his bioacid spray on him. We need him on 7s.
Hey, wow, this is an awful battle round.
What's his save?
6 up on.
All right.
Well,
All right, hold on. I feel that the hive mind wants me to pass one of those.
Before you 4 up.
Oh, screw it.
Yeah.
And then I'll put all the attacks into that.
Yeah,
they're both. I know, but they have a better save, and they also got a guy about to do a bunch of damage to them because he's got maybe.
A bunch of damage.
Well, he's +1 to hit and +1 to wound right now.
yep,
Remember?
that'll
Yeah,
help a
yeah,
ton. Yeah, that'll help a
But he's
ton.
also crippled, so he's half. Yeah, we're going to them because they die easier. 3s to hit. 7s to wound. 1.
Hey, that's 2. What was that? That's a
Oh, it's a 9. Yeah, you're right. It was upside down. This game is breaking my brain. You got your 3.
Yeah, they're stalkers. They are going to just, they're gonna, you know what? They're gonna fall back out of combat.
Okay.
They're leaving combat.
They don't get to shoot though.
No, this is a fallback. He is not.
I think you're so smart.
He's probably not gonna be able to fit through that. So
That's fine, whatever.
over here. Or maybe you couldn't fit through there. Who knows?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Wild.
Do the barbed hero duel. He's going to pile in like so. And then he will fire. He'll fire his cannons into this one and then attack the warriors. 2 shots. 3s to hit.
Oh.
7s to wound. We got a 6 and a 9. I'm going to change this one to a 7 with Divine Intervention. It's a card. And the order's action or damage phase, change the result of that dice roll to whatever you want. So that puts another large blast on it. And then it will fight the warriors. 3s to hit. 7s to wound.
Hey.
Here's one. Small blast on them.
Remove him.
Run away.
Within 12 of him, so he's gonna move 6 back here to get him within 6 again.
Oh, so you can ignore damage?
Yes.
So dirty. Hate that rule. And then they're not technically engaged, so they can shoot, or they could fight.
You know what? The
based on that.
Hormigons, everything in the Hormigons.
Shooting the Hormigons. 4 shots into the Hormigons.
I gotta get many large blasts. 3.
3s. No! There's no rerolls.
Oh no. And
1 small blast.
not enough.
I'm sure 1 small blast will do the trick.
Yeah.
There it is, 10 up save. I'm going to activate my warriors. They are advancing. Really, I guess I should just hold on to this objective because that's how I'm going to win.
Right.
And the end. I'm going to move
They
these
not
guys.
shoot like what are they? Are they all?
They have shooting, but it's like 18 inches. And
Oh, I
everything's
guess.
in close combat. Big old Tesseract Vault.
Yeah.
Aim
so
fire.
Aim fire. We're gonna fire the Tesla at the Gaunts,
You really want them dead?
and we're gonna do
The big gun?
his destroyer shots. I really should have done this guy later, but you know what? We're gonna do the destroyer shots into. I could shoot a super heavy. I could shoot.
One of the Moloch or any of those guys
I
back
could
there.
shoot that guy there maybe.
It's going to be -1 to hit them. And we'll remember that this time.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh geez, what? I don't know. Yeah. Okay, we'll kill the Carnifex.
Shoot the Hormigons.
2 shots. Zap zap.
Hitting on 2s. Wounding on.
And. Oh jeez, I hope it's a 6. I don't think.
It's a 6. No problem. Large blast should kill them. And then the shots at the Moloch.
2s. And these are 4s. So one destroyer.
It's destroyed.
Yeah.
Yoink. I'm going to do... Oh, then you get to fight the Carnifex.
Are you ready? We miss. I'm -1 to hit.
Yeah. I'm going to do the Trigons and Moloch next. So they're assaulting. So this one's going to move... Just...
Oh, you're doing me a favor. I was gonna go try and charge him.
Well, I'm going to try to kill you. All right? So you just do yourself a favor and be quiet. So, yeah. Yeah, screw it. I forgot you have 2 wounds.
Well,
that means you're indestructible.
I don't have a 7 save.
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care?
You have a 7-up save,
Yeah.
but I can at most put a large blast and a small blast on you. He's only got 3 attacks, man.
I believe you.
No, I'm not doing it.
Wow.
I'm charging the warriors.
What's that?
So 2 attacks with the sided talons, hitting on 4s. Yeah, 1 hit. Wounding them on 7s. Yeah!
Power.
The power. His jaw on a 4. Jaw is better, it's on a 5. Yeah!
Oh.
Take that. And then both Trigons into them. We're good here. 3s to hit. 5s to wound.
Oh,
There we
wow.
are, 5 wounds. Or 5, whatever. So you have 4 large blasts on a unit that only has 3 wounds left. That should do the trick.
That was actually respectable.
Yeah, that was good. Thank you for acknowledging that. Pile on next, aim fire.
You know, he's just gonna try and blast that. So he's got lookout sir-ish mechanics of these
Yeah,
guys here,
I can hand the blast off to the...
but we don't like his face, so we're
Okay,
gonna shoot
shoot
his
him.
face.
Shoot his face. 2s to hit.
2s.
Oh!
Perfect, all according to plan. The Silent King.
I do the Carnifexes next. Pile in, and actually get this other Carnifex in there. His base fits. There's just so many claws. I'm just gonna go like this. And he's got he does not have the blast on him. He has a blast, he has a blast, he has a blast, he has a blast. So, yeah, laser bird. So 4 Carnifexes into them, and none of them are crippled. Start with their, you've shut down old One Eyes +1, so we're just hitting on 3s. Hey, look at that, 3 more 2s. I hate that ability. 6s to wound. Okay, that's 4 so far. And then they're gonna bite you. 3s, okay. 11s to wound. Oh, 2 more.
Oh,
so that's 6 in total. 3 large blasts, that should kill them. 2 Carnifexes into them. They're monstrous weapons, 3s to hit, 6s to wound. We got 1 so far. 3s to hit with their jaws, 11s, 1 more. And then we'll do old One Eye. They still have the Swarm Lord to do a bunch of damage to them because he's in there and his base fits, just claws everywhere. But I want him. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go for them. No, because the Swarm Lord. No, I'm gonna go for them because the Swarm Lord. No!
I'd go for them.
Them. Go in there. There. First one's 3s and 5s. 1. And then 3s and 6s. So 2 total. You're awesome, old One Eye. And then we got this Carnifex who's got +1 to hit and to wound against those Lich Guard. Shut that down. 2s to hit. No, come on. It doesn't matter. And so +1 to wound, so this is a 5 to wound. Yeah! But his jaws.
1 out of 10 now.
He's 1 out of 10, not 11. No, I still rolled an 11. That was totally worth it. And then into your big guy. Do the crappy jaws first. 3 up, yep. I'm glad I did that. Now his good weapon. 3s. Oh, just 1. But 5s because it's big. Oh, okay. Never mind. So you're gonna have his battalion go?
Yeah, Orkin's battalion's gonna go ahead and we'll start with him fighting the Trigon.
So you're not gonna move?
No.
Because you gotta do your moves first.
No moves.
Okay.
2s.
5s.
5s.
Wanna
He'll
reroll
do
that?
his once per turn reroll, which I forgot last
Yeah,
turn.
just 1.
I don't remember.
Bam!
Hey.
Warriors, which one?
They're gonna. He's got a large. Wow, he's already wounded. You know what? We're gonna attack him. Why not?
3s to hit.
3s. And Nemesaur Zandrek is within 6 of them, so we get an extra hit.
9s.
We've got
1.
1.
So it upgrades it to a large blast. And then what are they fighting? They're in a base contact with the Swarm Lord as well.
Which has a no wound but a blast marker on him. You know what? Whatever. Let's smack up the Swarm Lord.
3s to hit.
3s, and I should be within 6 of Zandrek with them still, and it helps.
9s.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. 1. Oh, now he's got a large blast on him. What's he gonna do with it? And your last group, what are they attacking?
Oh golly! Does anything?
These both have blast. They both have blast markers. Old One Eye and a Carnifex.
But he's wounded, so I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
No rerolling and hitting on 3s. Don't need it because we're warriors.
9s. Hey, it's 2. 6+ save or he dies.
Power.
That's it for you. So my Swarm Lord attachment's gonna go. This should be the last one. Assault. Tyrant Guard. Oh wait, I was gonna have them charge over here, but then they leave that passing wounds off thing. So no, they're not gonna charge. They'll just stay there. And it's just gonna be the Swarm Lord fighting, and that'll be it. 2s to hit. Oh,
It's just 1.
yeah. 6s with Destroyer. 1. 1 large blast. Technically enough to kill them, but I do not have confidence that it will. Damage phase.
Huzzah! We made
I'll pass off the large blast. So I'm going to do Miraculous Escape, where I get to choose at the start of the damage phase 1 unit and remove a blast marker from it. So I am going to choose. Oh, this one was crippled. Oh, they all missed anyways. So I'll do this one. Keep them alive. And I'll put Catalyst on. No, you know what? I should have done it for my Prime. I don't care. I'll put Catalyst on my Prime. He ignores wounds on a 4+.
That's super.
And I'll give him the Armor of Contempt so he makes the saves on
Is
2.
Catalyst a psychic power?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm trying to stop that.
Oh, you have something to stop it? Deny the Witch.
Aha.
2 up on a D6.
Yes. No!
Yay! You did it. So I'll start with him. He gets to roll D12s. And, yeah, he only had 1 wound, so he dies.
Jump.
So the new commander unit will be this one because they're within 12 inches of both.
1 5-up save. He is good. His morale won't matter.
Morale doesn't matter for 1. Hormagaunts are dead!
Huzzah!
I know I could have miraculously interventioned them, but I just didn't want to. 6-up save there.
On the Immortals,
Oh, they died!
they have ignored damage on a 6-up.
Oh.
They don't die!
Well, they're crippled. I've put so many shots into them. And it's not, and the garrisoning's helped, but it's just been, oh. Dragon, 6-up. Oh, hold on. I'm like, that was too easy. Yeah, no, he takes a wound. So he's crippled. 5-up saves.
Oh!
He ignores wounds on 6s.
Oh,
He's gone.
He's dead. You killed something!
I killed him.
That was my commander too, so I guess that guy's my commander.
Oh no, he's out of command. 6-up save. Huh?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. I hate that.
Don't like
it's
this
so
game.
bad. It's so bad.
It's not even doing any damage. What save do they have?
They have a 6-up.
All right, another damage for them, so that cripples them.
Yeah.
So they have 2. 6-up save for him.
Please. Oh, he's good.
He's good. And he's in 18 inches.
And then do their save. They have a
4 plus
up.
on a.
D12.
You know what? You rolled a 4. You're
Yeah, there
good.
we go.
It's on a D12, but you made it on a D6, so props to you. Moloch, 6 up save.
Die.
Takes a
Or
wound.
take a wound.
Bah.
I suppose.
You want to do the Warriors? So 4 automatically fail their saves. You got to roll 2 6s here to keep them alive.
Ignoring damage like a boss.
Oh, good.
Oh, they're dead.
Oh, good.
So we actually get to remove a big squad of warriors.
Yay! Tyrant Guard on a 6 plus. Nope, they take a wound. So they are crippled. Warriors here, 3 more wounds. Ignore them on 6s though. They stay alive. Cripples them though. Now this one should be dead. You do have 1 save to make on a D6, or on a D12, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're what, a 7 up save?
I think they're 8. So the D12 needs to
Oh,
be
no, don't even bother on the other
yeah.
ones. You can't make it. So 4 failed.
I'm just going to reroll
You-
one of these. They're...
No, you failed 2. That's all you
Yeah,
needed.
they're dead.
So that unit is gone.
They break through as well.
Whew, look at that gap. Imagine if they were gone. That would be a very big gap. 6 up save. Fails. 6 up save. Dies.
Oh, I killed one. Nice.
Old one is crippled, although he automatically removes a wound at the beginning of his turn. So, your 1 wound guy right here. What has he got? A 5 up save? 6 up save?
He's got a 6 up. He's got 1 wound.
Okay, and he ignores it on a 6. No, okay.
Oh, he goes down.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Carnifex right there. 6 plus. He's fine. Warriors right here. So they're crippled. And he's fine. End of the battle round, I definitely have more objectives than you. Give me another.
100%.
So it's 2-1 at the end of battle round 3. And it is late. We're out of time.
Yes.
But I think it's pretty clear
Without a doubt.
that Necrons are not going to win. We finally got to see some stuff die.
Yes, it only took 3 turns.
Took 3. You know what? That's what I found in my first game too. It was like turn 3 that things started being removed from the table.
Right.
But you were having a hard time hurting me, and I was having a hard. You were having a hard time putting any blast markers on me, and I was having a hard time keeping blast markers on you.
Yeah.
So I was able to do a lot more damage, but then you were able to ignore it, and I think that just kind of
I think
played into how long it took to play.
this one game of Necrons was a little rough for Apocalypse, but I can definitely see the appeal to them. And I'm pleased to see how the rules work. Now, obviously, a lot of people out there are like, oh, Apocalypse gutted all the rules. Necrons kept a lot of good durability rules. And I think the way to play them, if I was to remake this list, it'd be 120 warriors.
Ugh.
And it'd be a lot of like the Doomsday Arcs in the back. And
Yeah, a lot
and
more
destroyers-
firepower in the back,
and
right?
destroyers in the back. It'd just be one solid line of Necron warriors across the board with Cryptex. support
Yes,
them.
of course, because
Yep.
that, without the Cryptex, they would have been dead long ago.
Exactly, yep.
So that definitely worked. So good game. So the question is, can we play this this size game in 4 hours? I'd say no.
Yeah.
We've been playing now. If you don't include the setup time, then we've played for about
Oh, yeah, how long have we been playing?
3. We played for a little over 4 hours.
Okay. Oh, we're only on turn 3.
We're only on turn 3, but you can also like this is the end of the game. Like the only reason you continue playing is because you want to roll some dice because it's clear that you're not going to kill me.
It'd be better just to re-rack and play another game if you have time.
Right.
In this kind of situation.
Exactly, because we have 2 more turns.
You beat me.
And so, and the score is 2-1, so you'd have to win both those turns and grabbing objectives.
Yeah.
And you have no way. It's just no way. I'm holding too many of the objectives. You don't have enough firepower to remove everything from those objectives. So if basically in turn 4, we would know for sure that I was going to win.
Yeah.
And then you could call it right there. And I was supposed to draw more cards too. So I got to use a lot of cards.
Yeah.
So that may have slowed the game down as well. Who knows? Who knows? But it definitely plays faster than Apocalypse. Like a game of this size.
It's
hard to say.
It's not like it's 100% faster. It's a percentage faster.
It feels faster.
Right.
I like it better.
No, it is most certainly faster once you finish the first turn. Because then you get all. If you play this all the time and you like, oh, I know exactly a ghost rifle or.
Yeah, if I guess there's also experience. This is Luka's first game with the Necrons.
Yeah.
This is only my second game with the Tyranids.
And my first-
I had a lot less to look up this time. I was able to remember a lot more of the stats.
My first game of Apocalypse was against Chris, and it was a meat grinder.
Oh.
And entire detachments back on a full run.
Right. And
On a D12,
I don't ever want to play that.
if they're a core detachment.
Yeah.
No, that took forever.
Yeah, no kidding. So it's hard to say because obviously when they talk about the time, they're not including time to build your list and prep your armies and all that because they're assuming you show up with that all ready. I would assume that's what they mean by playtime. And so it seems relatively close to that. But yeah, this is like a 5,000 point game in regular 40K, so 250 power per side.
Yeah.
And we know who's going to win by this point. but
Yeah.
we only finished 3 turns.
I like playing on the bigger table too, even though it
We didn't need the bigger table,
No.
but it still feels cooler.
it felt cooler, and your army's just fast.
Yeah, you got to see how fast my army was. And it's also neat to see things so far away, too. Just kind of shelling from a distance.
Actual artillery, like close to artillery.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they're supposed to do.
Rather than like they're just 12 inches away from you and then firing in your face. It's like, no, they're way in the back just shelling from a distance.
Yeah, like the whole 12 inches away where they have a 240-inch reach.
I definitely like the rule set better. It feels like I don't feel nearly as tired as I would in a normal day of filming a 5,000 point game. Normally it would have taken a lot longer.
This game mode serves a direct purpose.
Yes, yeah, it definitely is less tiring, even if it takes the same amount of time.
You know what? I love the terrain rules way more than the 40k terrain rules.
Yeah, the garrison, I like that.
I love
It's nice and
garrison.
simple.
Yep.
It makes the terrain useful.
Yep.
And yeah, I really like that. I like that. Well, anyways, we got to clean up. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being Vault members and being awesome. And we will be playing more Apocalypse, that is for sure.
Yeah.
So we'll see you in the next video. Happy Wargaming!
Happy wargaming!